Mushy, mushy. Good morning. A little late. I'll take it. But I came off of a night shift. Take it easy on me, all right? Fucking relax, okay? Look, I'm streaming it all. How about that? No, can't do that. What else would I do with all my free time? Probably rewatch Family Guy. Maybe. Good morning, Breskles. Oh, you stepped on my penis! Stop stepping on penises. You're gonna go to jail for that. Okay? Except for Logan, he won't. What you, Cloud? I love how that's for you and Lothar's. That's just become your that's your that is now your hello. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my night. I don't know what that word is, but you know, honey. Look at that. Oh, look. Oh God. Oh God. Oh God. It just occurred to me. Look away, folks. I'm hideous. I'm not hideous, but look away at the again. The inventory has not been. No, I can't. Until they fix the Visa debit issue. I am awaiting the. I'm awaiting the news update. They said that they were gonna have it fixed in July. It's July. There's a lot more days left of July. But I trust them. And at the same time, it's not, I mean, you know, it's not like I can do the content, so, I really don't know, I really don't know what to do about my inventory. I really don't know. I can't get rid of any of that. I tried. I can't give it to my retainer. Because it's full. A Wild Lothars has appeared. How are ya? Get a second retainer? Yeah, talk to that guy at the counter and get a second. But the problem is that then I continue to do so. And then I keep hoarding. Yeah, that's the problem. I don't want to do that right now. Just to push things down the road. How is everybody? Wow, real talk, you cannot keep all this crap from here. Wait, what do you mean? But what if I need them? What if one day comes around I will need it? I don't think you're understanding. No, I look. I don't think you're comprehending. If you end up needing any of them, you can buy them for. See, that's the problem. So you telling me for 40 years that I could have just sold all the stuff in my inventory? Ain't no way. I really weep for the internet generation. I mean, good on that guy getting his bag of gold. But I can't believe that the internet is just filled with people who just go, ain't no way, and then does something he saw on the internet and is shocked that it works. There's that guy. There's another guy, I think he's Canadian just by the way he talks with the accent. Again, you might have seen it. Oh, he has a weird thing. It's sort of like ain't no way. In 40 years, I'm like, oh, I'm trying to think, what does this guy say? He's got long hair. He's like, I think he's like, what? No way. And then, he watches a video of something, and then it's something so stupidly obvious, and he hasn't tried it, so he has to go and try it, and then it's true. And then he has to say, like, it's like, say the line, Bart. Say the line. And it's like, ain't no way. I'll say I am deep in the shit. You were deep in the trenches. So you're going to be fairly busy for the next hour or so. So if you want me to involve in stuff, I suggest starting with story and maybe running random stuff later. Completely up to you. Okay, no, that's fine. And to be frank, what about Gary? How come Gary gets no love? It's always Frank. Anything you have in your inventory currently is stuff you can easily reobtain if you need to. I can't. Okay? I can't. But you're probably not wrong. That's fine. That's fine. I can do some story stuff. That's what we're here for. All right. First of all, I need equipment sluts. Okay. Okay. Trust me, as an Omni crafter, you don't need all that. I think I do though. I still think I do. All right. Sell your items. In my inventory on the market. That was the hardest. Oh, I guarantee these stupid things didn't sell either. God dang it. God dang it. They were that much when I looked at them the other day. I am the ultimate pack rat and you... Right, yeah, okay. Alright, so where do we even start? Where do we even start? I mean, I think that... Can I keep the fishing things? Can I keep the fishing things? Are those okay? Like, where do I start here? I am not working, just watching the stream and worried about my aunt who's currently in the hospital unconscious. What happened to your aunt? Or your aunt? That is terrible. Oh, you know what I wish, though? I wish I could just... I hate that I can't just set the price. This game has a lot to, This game has a lot to learn from a lot of... Although, to be fair, it's from because of... It doesn't allow add-ons. World of Warcraft would make this absolutely stupidly easy. A lot of health issues. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Maple branches. I feel like I should be, like, keeping the branches... And the thing is, like, I know I can buy those. I have bought. Oh, for the love of... Okay, well, that'll get me some things. Okay, hey, 350. That's something. That's some monies. If something sells for trash, you can right-click it and have it... Have retainers sell this item or whatever. They'll just vendor it for them in a muse. Will just get rid of stuff you don't think... Wait, do I have to even be in my retainer thing to do that? Have retainers sell items. Oh. I do know some of this stuff is worth some coinage. So... Oh god, not that much. All right, so everyone don't mind. Everyone's busy working anyways, so 40. Ah! I'm just undercutting everybody because screw them. Okay. So stuff that's selling for a gill, don't bother, right? Of course, it's ultimately diamond. Check how much it sells for, and I'd say if it's less than 50, you can probably just vendor it. So how... So it sells for a gill, sells for a gill, sells for a gill. So all of those, you are going to get more money or more money in your bank for selling it on the market. Please just don't be the person undercut by literal... Oh, no, I don't do that much. I would just sell for free. Okay, so these are good numbers. Believe me, in my many years of playing the game, and believe me, I feel like, I have been that guy in World of Warcraft. I also have millions of gold. It's not gil. But they're vicious. Like, because at least in this game, it's a retainer and nobody knows whose name is whose. At least I think that's how it's run out. When you sell stuff in World of Warcraft, people know it's you. And they will message you and send you in-game mail if you really fuck somebody over. They're not happy. You know, because that's somebody's market, right? That's somebody's market that they've worked hard to sell a specific product. And then I just come in and go, whatever. I don't care if you worked hard for that. Not my problem. I think you can check retainer owners, but that's not quite as... You might be able to. You might be able to. Okay. The animal sinew. Bones and sinew. Oh! 35. This is probably hurting people, right, though? Somewhere. 100. Hey, now. Hey, now! Wayne Gretzky, you. Alright, what do we got? Three more things to sell. And then we do have some type of things. The hippograph sinew. I hope I butchered that one. Alright, one more. Ram horn. Right, you dodge ram. Okay, that's not it. I wish I knew what things I wanted to keep and which things were like dirt cheap. I should have also made a thing. I've been flaying marks late. I would feel bad, but no, don't ever feel bad about it. Antelope horn? Are you worth some coin? Yeah, buddy. No, not 350. Boy, my fingers sometimes are a little too fat for me. Okay, that should be enough. Sort. There we go. All right. Let's send them off. So those animal skins are literally useless to put on the MB since they're selling for the vendor price anyway. That's the sort of thing I mean. Oh, well, I'm too stupid to realize that type of stuff. Okay. Okay. If you hire a second retainer, that retainer can also sell 20 things. I don't want to be here all day. I got enough inventory slot that I can actually get things and hoard more things. Right? Right. View sale history. So not everything's sold? God damn, that's what I hate. That's what I hate. How do I... Yeah, this is the thing. This is not going to be 50 grand anymore. Guarantee it. 35, you jackasses. Someone made that with me for with love. Probably. Jackasses. Wolf Slayer, I think this was stuff you made for me, and I no longer need it. So I'm... Oh my god, that hurts! God damn you, labib, laboo-boo, babebe. Well, it's not like I can give them back to him. What am I supposed to... Am I supposed to put them in a glamour? Probably. You can use them for other jobs. That's standard quality shit anyways. Keep your price high. Fuck them. Alright, yeah. Alright. Anyways. Back at it. So, I have actually made some glamours, actually. I have made some suits. Some suits. So, we always have the lovable bard. Next is we have my red mage. I feel like I should probably dye that red. But I also don't know if there's cashmere hand thingies. What do you call hand thingies? Gloves. And shoes or boots. Need them. I'm just fucking flopping around here in sandals like some type of nupty. What's that? That is the faux strikers. I like the sets. You gotta put them to use. I just need hats that go around with them or something. And then that one, that was a little bit of a surprise. I thought this was something that the people like Wolfslayer were conning me. This is the Vigil set, and then that one. I like the Acolytes set. And then I think I was working on an Aurum Veil set. But that's it. Don't look at me, Echo. Or Astralius. Don't look at me. I'm hideous. Alright, so anyways, Red Mage is actual the level that I want if I want to stick with that and get some quests done. So we need, look at that, the Sinew, sold. Great. I love being notified. So he who would not be denied, speak with Lucia. Where is Lucia? Kurthis. Isgard. Okay. Let us go there. Moving on. See that's huge, right? Like that again, I don't know what someone else was really overly selling them for, but you know, you take a peek and you're like, what the hell? Like I was selling that for 25 grand and now it's not 25 grand? Wait, how come I can't use my chocobo? Am I in some type of city? Oh, I'm in a city. I am in a city. The last vigil of Virgil at the Olive Garden. Alright, so we sort of somewhat fixed my inventory for a brief moment, I think. Brief moment. That's brief. Brief moments are brief. Alright, there's people in here. I don't know where they all sleep, but though your assistance is most welcome, I fear it will not be enough. Few as we are, we will struggle to reach the Lord Commander, and if we are to succeed, we must need recruits, others to our cause. Is there anything here worthy of what I like having? No pants. I mean, those. There's those. But those aren't my red mage pants. So I'll just take the money, please. Thank you. Alpha Node. Are you going to have red mage pants? You will. Oh, hollowed rammy gaskins of casting. Sounds wonderful. But how are we to carry out this bold endeavor? I mean, even with an army of knights at our backs, as a direct result on the vault seems unlikely to succeed. This sounds like a raid, perhaps. I mean, you are correct, Master Alphino. Not even the assembled might of House Voltamp and the Temple Knights would be sufficient. With the support of another party, however, we may yet stand a chance. You speak of one of the high houses. Precisely the opposite. I speak of the revolutionaries rumored to reside in the Broom. 'Twas these disgruntled guardians who opened the gates on our city to the heretics, I believe. Ah, but of course, if their hatred of the Holy See drove them to such deeds, they might be persuaded to assist Sir Almeric's rescue, knowing the truth he may lay bare. Such is my hope, Master Alphanode, and I would hope that you and Bastion reach out to them. As a temple knight and sworn servant to the Holy See, any overture, cut the lights, this is it, we'll hit the heights, who knows what heights we'll hit, on with the show, this is it. Anyone older than 92 recognizes Looney Tunes. To a lesser extent, Tiny Toons. You just need a little bit of gray hair. But as outsiders, the two of you may receive a warmer welcome. Very well. We shall seek out the leader of these revolutionaries and make our case. My thanks, Estinian. Will your brothers heed your command if you order them to stand aside? The Dragoons have no love for politics, my lady. They will gladly watch and wait while the highborn fight amongst themselves. How very wise. Bastion, we should hurry to the Forgotten Knight. The Tatru may have knowledge of the revolutionaries. Is he just sticking with the blood-dyed armor now? Is that his deal now? He's happy with it? Happy with the color? The Foundation, oh love. The Brune. I can go there. To the Brune. To the Brune. Broom. Doing some cleaning. How's everyone's Friday outside of maybe being too busy at work, possibly? Oh, did I probably want to go there? Penis lovers. God dang it. Does it ever stop snowing? How come? Is this different hunt boards? Am I not allowed those ones? Ah, the bar. I knew we'd find you here, Tataru. Bastion Alphnode, gods, I've been worried sick. It's so good to see you. And you, Tataru. How did you manage to escape the chaos in the streets? It's Friday. In the wise words of James Hetfield, and nothing else matters. You're right. You're not serious. I mean, what was Sir Homer thinking? I mean, the way you two talk about them, I wouldn't have believed. Anyways, I've heard rumors of the people you're looking for, but I doubt there'll be much use. The only thing I can say with any certainty is that they're led by someone called the Mongrel. A queer moniker if I've ever heard one, but perhaps it will make the individual in question easier to find. Let's make our inquiries below. Wait, there's a basement below the bar? This is like living between and above a bowling alley and above a bar. Truly, if you ever had that like growing up, you truly lived. I feel like Breasticles probably lived like that one day. True living. Hey, what's that? Speak up, I can't hear as well as I used to. Oh, fuck it. Great way there's talking to Joe Biden there. Why don't we just introduce their President Zelensky as President Putin again and see how well that's gonna go? I don't know a goddamn thing about the Mongrel, but if I did, be sure I wouldn't tell you. Great. Fantastic. You know, I as a fan of the show House of Cards, I don't know if anyone's seen it. If you're into political thrillers, real life is literally telling that story. That is literally happening. I think in current politics, it's like what, season 3, season 4. The Mongrel. That's sure I catch your meaning. To blue blood, we're all of us dogs down here. All right. Yeah, I've let my take known on that. I know it sucks that people suck, but I can sometimes look at separating the shittiness from the actor every once in a while. Not a single shred of information, just as I expected. These revolutionaries would not have evaded capture for so long without the masses' complicity. Still, good to know that Tattoo's ears are sharp as ever. Alright, so we got some pants. And some money, but I'll take the pants. Alright, give me a second. I have a cat going crazy! He's trying to do a comeback. He's acquitted, but I believe victims, so fuck him. Yeah, I often have to separate our... Yeah, like, and that's a hard one, right? Like, he did go through the process, and I think there, you know, and then there was someone else that also committed suicide. But, like, you know, it's whether or not, like, do you trust the process? Like, I think... And I'll be honest. I still think fuck him, but I'll be honest. He even said it in a couple of... Like, he did a podcast with the Lex Fridman guy. To a lesser extent, he was with that moron from England. What's his name? He used to be on CNN. Whatever. You you know, I think he realized, like, you know, he was probably being far more leaning to the inappropriate side, but you know, it just sounds like, you know, a lot of unwanted things were going on, essentially. Yeah, vive la France, Lothars. How can you trust the justice system in this day and age, right? Over anything, to be honest. Right, exactly. I think that's, you know, I am fine with accepting that and whatever. Frustrating as it may be, you've got to press on. While I continue speaking with the people of the Broom, why not go and see if Gibraltar knows aught of value? As the proprietor of the Forgotten Knights, surely he must have heard whispers of the mongrel before. We can only hope that he'll be more forthcoming than the others. I guess I probably have a red mage quest that we should be doing at level 52, because I'm probably missing some type of button. You know, I would have. No harm recognizing talent, even if the other factors are lacking. That's the entire base of separate. Yeah, exactly. And I get, like, there are obviously certain things that, like, you can't overlook that, no matter how good people are at their craft, of course. The Forgotten Knight. Anybody have some fantastic plans, perhaps, for the weekend? Not to be that guy, but Hitler was a really good artist, but no one remembers Hitler's art. Fuck's sakes. And now this is going to sit on infamy on my YouTube channel because no one can see what you wrote, and everyone's just going to be like, well, that I'm Jordan guy. Fan of Hitler's art, apparently. And that is how I'm Jordan got canceled. Oh, God. That's what my customers expect. If they don't get it, then I don't get them. That being said, I'm not without my sympathies. I've heard the tales, and I know you've done right by highborn and lowborn alike. At least something new is pointing in the right direction, but to do that, I'm gonna need you to do something for me. Oh God, this is where he pulls his pants down. So it happens there's a hunter up in the Crozier who owes me a fair bit of coin. However, I've agreed to accept payment in fresh herbs. Weed. He's agreed to accept weed payment. Go and get the weed. I have now become a drug mule. I am the drug mule red mage. I will do anything and everything I need to do to support my family. Can I just... I feel like there should be like an alleyway over here or something. There's a lot of back and forth of going to a shitty area to a shitty area to another shitty area. Deal with these idiots over here. Goddamn homeless people. This is like Hamilton right here. Except instead of like just living in rubble, there's tents. Just had a rush of questions and some co-workers are impatient and arguing. It's like, look, here's the answer. Why argue with me? I mean... Oh, I didn't realize I had to go to the pill. God damn it, Jordan, you stupid idiot. You could have went to the Jeweled Crozier. At least it's free. I'm having a Joe Biden moment. Can I just say, I don't know if anyone else is a fan, but I'm very happy to see that Jon Stewart's back on television. Do people watch television anymore? Am I the only one? Am I a boomer or... No, I'm not a boomer. Am I a zoomer? No, I'm not a zoomer. Am I a doomer? No. Regardless, am I the only old person my age paying for cable, right? We've gone over this. It sort of bounces back and forth between being in Ishgard and not in Ishgard and getting some dragon's eye and then giving another dragon his eye back so that he can cry again. Look at it, it's Hulk Hogan. He's now gone. Hulk Hogan is gone, ladies and gentlemen. Hulk Hogan is gone. Foundation, back to the Forgotten Knight. God damn it, just give me something. Ah! Wait, no, I wasn't. I thought I was an Ishgard. Well, you'll get there. You'll get there. What if I've passed you? Wouldn't that be funny? Hogan was found in the Lord, brother. Piper called him beyond the grave one day. Yeah, have you seen the memes about The Rock from his Vice documentary of what killed WCW, and everyone's just putting that like that, all the Rock sayings of you know, made up shit. Here's your weed, sir. And then I told Vince that we should call it WrestleMania. I decided to do it. A few other spices, I can make it just like she used to. There are a few things which stir the hearts of men with a nip of mulled wine. Sorry, a sip. Share a glass with the right people, and who knows what stories they'll share. You play Triple Triad, sir? I would like to try you. It's been a while. We saw clips of that doc all weekend, and everyone kept booming because they know it's BS. Yeah, relatively. I still think the best one was still, you know, the Monday Night Wars. Even though that's a little skewed towards WWE. I mean, you know, they own both of them, so what the hell does it matter? But, you know, like, that's still the way it's gonna go. Yeah, I don't want. Well. Hey now! Give me a card. And you gave me a card. Estinian. I like a card. Alright. We won. Drinking the pain away. Hey, look at that. Things are selling. Not that... See, the problem is, I think when I started this game, I had no problem selling, like, way back. I ever tell you kids about the 80s? Back when this game launched in 1986, I didn't have 5.3 million gil, so I had to sell the stuff that I had. But also housing wasn't a thing at that moment. But now that I have money, I don't know what to do with it. I mean, I already know. It's funny enough. I already know what the end game is. It's fashion, baby. Yeah. So maybe I should just be buying outfits that I can be, right? Now that I think on it, there's a woman I know who's rather fond of this blend. Are we still dealing weed? Oh, God. She's a maidservant to some noble house or another, I forget. Anyways, it'd be a shame if she didn't get to try this wine. Why not give her... Oh, my God! We are trying to find Miss Biscuits to give her a bottle of weed wine. Is that a real product? Surely it is. And don't call me Shirley. The Athenaeum Astrologicum. That was a choice. That was indeed a choice. I think I've had this butterfly as my pet for quite some time. It's very Persona-esque. Don't worry, Miss Biscuits. We'll get you your wine. We'll get you your weed wine. I think I was looking on the lodestone a couple days ago. I think I'm about halfway through Heavensward. It's very hard to understand because the way someone put it on Reddit didn't make too much sense. Twice mulled over wine. I believe we went over this. What does mulled mean? This wine is cooled after its first mulling. Doesn't mulling mean that you boiled it or something? And allowed it to sit for a fortnight. Fucking terrible game. It's ruined video games. I wonder if they prefer the non-building to the building. Here you go. Here you go, your majesty, your wine. I know the smell. This is the wine that girl used to prepare. Her special recipe. It must be decades since I last tasted this. Oh, the poor dear. Such a shame that she was taken by that baron. He cut a dashing figure, I'll grant you that, but tall, slender, long of ear. But those dazzling ruby eyes of hers were filled with lust. It was not more than infatuation. What she felt, but she convinced herself it was love. And he couldn't help but take advantage. Mulled seems to be wine that's made with very specific spices and then thrown into the microwave, right? But when her belly started to grow, God's the scandal! I mean, 'tis not an uncommon occurrence, but that it was with a Hayur made it so much, well, I needn't tell you. Wait, is the Hayur the cat people? So is someone not happy? Was this person not happy because someone had sex with a cat? Oh, they're the humans. Wait, so an elf was unhappy that someone had sex with a human, and now they are gonna have a human baby? Correct. As long as I'm paying attention, that's all that matters. After we returned to the broom, we drifted apart. I only learned of her death years later by chance. Wait, did someone kill her because she had sex with a cat? Sorry, human? They're all pure bloodlines. Oh, but are they going back to Hitler here? You never go back. You never want to go back to Hitler. But, oh, we want to go up. Damn it. Ellison plus non-Ellison equals scandalous. But what about the glorious cat people? Isn't everyone just dropping their drawers to have sex with the cat people like myself? Am I not as good lookish as I believe? So the amorous nobleman beds his maidservant, then casts her aside. Wait, hold on. I need to reread that again. Did that guy just use the word beds to reference sex? Let me read this more in Jordan terms. So the amorous nobleman bumped uglies with his maidservant and then cast her aside when she was pregnato. They try to be a little elegant with it here. She was pregnant? 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 Not the most original tale, is it? Cold comfort for the women and children who live it, though. I went from dealing with weed to weed wine to now dealing with sex people. She got pregnant? Pregnant? Pregnante? Right. Thank you for appreciating the memes. Even a penitent can appreciate wine from time to time. Take Geraldio. How about Geraldo, for example? Surely you've heard of him, no? Yeah, he's on Fox News, I think. Maybe he got fired by them. He's probably on MSNBC now. He's a monk who offers succor to the poorest of the poor in the broom. A man of many vows, but none which prohibits spirituous beverages. Aye, if ever there was a man who deserved a drink, it'd be him. That actually made you laugh out loud. That's what we do. Filthy sex havers. Is sex, like, frowned upon? This poor guy. All this guy just needs is just to get laid. He probably has whiskey dick, though. Help him out there, Emond. Help him out. It's a man who just needs a little bit of loving. Oh, God. That was not what I intended. Where do we need to go here? Someone, please explain. Forgotten Night. That'll get me where we need to go. I've never seen so much of just like, here, go there. Go here, go there. Keep going everywhere. Wait. I went there. There wasn't a person there. God dang it! Oh my god, I need to go to the broom. Oh my god, it's the worst. Oh, back in Hamilton. I forgot. This morning, the guy that asked me for cereal and milk about 3 weeks ago asked me for beer this time. I didn't have any beer. I didn't have any money to give to him either, but at least he was honest. Also, I understood him. He wanted a beer at 5:15 in the morning. Good for him. The scent! A reminiscent of wine once made by a dear old friend. May her soul rest in peace. Did he ask for Tree Fitty? No, Stu! Long time no see. How you been? Forsaken by her family, toiled tirelessly to feed and clothe a child, and yet, somehow, she found time to tend to those even in worse circumstances. So compassionate she was, so full of love of her fellow man. So it's for the love she gave her child strength to endure the scorn of the other younglings. That little girl, bless her heart, she couldn't help what she was. Eventually, she won them over, but those first few years were trying, even more so when she had to start fending for herself. I remember days she spent standing on the walls, raven black hair flowing in the wind, staring out as if searching for her mother's face in the mists. This morning I'm so hopped up on caffeine to get through this work bullshit that when I told Wolfslayer something, instead of saying that typical put in your pipe and smoke it, I said put it in your bug, put it in your bug and butt it, put it in your butt and chug it. Fair enough. If I could read, that would have went over a lot better. It is exactly 5 p.m. Well, that means it is exactly time that I go to my beer fridge and get a beverage, right? How's the knee? Oh my god, it's not even a thing to even think about. She's good. Watch this. I touched a... Oh, I paid for that. Oh my god, he's pooing on us. The knee is fine. Oh, that's gonna leave a mark. I hit the corner of this giant fucking toy with my pinky toe. Still, as much as I would love to walk around a racetrack tomorrow, I cannot. Dad injuries. My son has a birthday party. Ow. His first actual birthday party. I'm trying to understand if it's his girlfriend or not. Because, you know, 4-year-olds have girlfriends. Oh, God, that fucking right on the fucking pink. I hope children aren't listening. Oh, God, insert Peter Griffin fucking sound. Which racetrack are you going to? Most Sport. Do they still call it Toronto Most Sport, even though it's like 8 years away from Toronto? What's going on there? It's got to be. Is it the 24 Hours of Canada? Come watch us race our Zambonis around Most Sport. Right? All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna make sure I don't touch anything, but I gotta get alcohol. Otherwise, the whole day is wasted. And you don't want to be wasted, but, you know, I'll be right back. How Canadian? Proper name is Canadian Tire Motorsport Park. I do appreciate the offer though, Stu. Oh, cat. It's now 5. It's 17:05 o'clock in the Netherlands, I believe. Have you guys recovered from losing to the Brits in Euro 2024, Cat? Or has everyone just, like, you know, lost their minds? Just tell everyone to go back to cheering for Max Verstappen or something, and everything will be okay. Wolf's there. I appreciate your ears, so cover them if you don't want them to bleed anymore. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. You're going Sunday too with the fam. Have they ever been? But the weather is gray and chilly to fit the mood, as it should. No? Got, you know, what? So I may have missed. What's racing? Is it 12 hours of something? Is it I'm trying to think. It's not, do they even call it the SSEA or whatever? IMSA, that's the one. So you gotta bring them the give them a case of beer and some headphones or head plugs. No, earplugs. We'll get there. Head plugs. I feel though like although I've never been to most sport, I feel like if it was a it's probably like the Indy, although those Indy cars were loud back in the early 2000s. But it's different of like when I went to a NASCAR race in Michigan, like eventually like you don't realize how deaf you become truly. But just because like there's never a caution and constantly like there's just cars going around the entire time, you're just yelling and screaming at people. They ran out of pit stalls, so the hypercars are not coming, which is a bummer. Wait, how does that happen? How on earth is someone not ran money up to them and go like, look, you realize like the one vehicle everyone wants to see? Oh my god, we're getting a WWE storyline here with the bloodline. Of like, spend some money, Canadian Tire, okay? Spend some money, for Christ's sakes. Some bonds are thicker than blood, but blood still defines us and divides us in the end. It's the legacy of our parents, Bastion. We can't escape it no matter how hard we try. So the mongrel and her pups chose to embrace theirs, to blame it all in sundry. GT3s are popular and they got too many entries. Oh, fair enough. A Porsche will probably win, will be my guess. Maybe a BMW. If you can understand that, though, then maybe you can find her on your own. Oh, God. Always making me do the work. Always. Well, I hope you have some fun, Stu. I know you generally do. Who doesn't appreciate racing? Alright, so where are we going? To the Bloodlines. That must be where Roman Reigns is hiding out. I bought tickets to the NASCAR race in Daytona while we are in Disney. Look at you! February or July race? I would assume the February one. Because you said... Oh no, you didn't say Daytona 500. Oh, they moved it to August? Does it still have something to do with Pepsi? Is it still the Pepsi 400 or something? Turn left! And every once in a while, maybe the Coke Zero Sugar 400. Oh, dear God. Is that how many years I've been out of it? You know what is funny, Breasticles? I have the opposite take. Although I don't watch NASCAR really much anymore because Jeff Gordon was my driver, and although I guess I switched over to Kyle Larson, Denny Hamlin a little bit, it's harder to follow when you don't really have any interest in any of the drivers. So now I watch F1, but I found it was a cool thing to go to like once to see it, but like, it is so hard to keep track of who the fuck the leader is, and you know, you have the announcer who thinks people can hear him. They can't. The only advantage, and again, this might just be an American thing, is I remember when we went to Michigan Speedway, International Speedway, mind you. We all brought our own case of beer and our cooler. Like that was just allowed. I would assume they haven't changed because I feel like Americans would riot over that type of thing. But, yeah. The smart people buy a seat for their cooler. Oh, yeah. It's... You know what's funny? I mean, again, I went long ago before the world decided to turn to shit. Even buying a beer wasn't overly expensive if you somehow ran out, and of course there are people that run out. They drink their entire case of beer while the fucking, you know, before the national anthem is started. I am looking for a mongrel with ruby red eyes and raven black hair. But yeah, I can think like your typical Bud Light, which God would not go over now. You know, I think it was only $3. Some finished before the green flag. Well, someone's got unusual tastes. Can't help you though. Won't, rather, actually. It's bloody obvious you ain't of the broom. Did you think you just tell you because you asked nicely? Well, what the fuck? How dare her? Oh, so that way, like, you know, you can watch the when they go by and you're going, nyum, nyum, and then you look on the big TV and then you see, oh, you see that Gary crashed. Poor Gary. He never comes off winning. Like the amount I have to keep bouncing back and forth between the broom and this guy's fucking bar is ridiculous. Have I made any progress? No, and you know what would help? If you actually went out and spoken to these people. Because I can't. I'm chasing down pregnant people that don't want to talk to me. Okay? Well, I guess they're not pregnant anymore. They might be pregnant again. I don't know. So our mongrel was born of an Elizan nobleman and a Haiurian maidservant. Granted, it's no location, but more information than we had before. Yes, now that her striking features are known to us, perhaps we only need to remain vigilant. Fire and blood. Alfnode is considering how best to proceed with the hunt for the mongrel. There must be a way we can draw the mongrel out into the open. Perhaps we should discuss this with Tataru. Speaking of which, where is Tataru? Oh, confound it. She went below them making inquiries of her own, didn't she? Must find her quickly, Bastion. I have a premonition that this is not going to end well. She went down to go meet up with the crazy bar person down here. Or not. Bricked! Ah! Okay. Yeah, that was like a weird concept of like, because even us as lowly Canadians, we didn't know. Like, I mean, of course we bought beer, you know, at the duty free as one does. Don't do that now, but you know, there isn't really anything near when you're going to the racetrack and then getting there to really buy beer in that amount of quantity. And I remember like all, you know, because you get there on a Friday, you know, and you're tailgating. It's a long ass tailgate. And I remember everyone was telling us, like, because we were asking, you know, typical Canadians, you can't bring alcohol in. It's like forbidden. We're not allowed to. Heaven forbid we even think of it. And so we were talking to people, and they're like, so like, first it would start to like, people would be like, did you guys buy seats for your coolers? And we're like, what? No. And then like, you know, the confused look from the Americans are, they're like, well, you know, you guys know you can bring your own booze in, right? And we're like, what? And you're like, yeah. So at the there's the real infield, and then there's like the outside track infield. There's like shops and everything. So we all bought like these big coolers that hold a case of beer, and then you throw ice on top. Like, think of something that you get for free with a case of beer. They're selling them for like $5 because they know stupid Canadians show up thinking that they can't drink. And then we all went to like the closest gas station and basically all got ourselves a case of beer and topped up with some ice, and that was it. Yeah, I've been to Daytona. I mean, drove past it, but that is like one of the very few racetracks of like, I mean, Daytona isn't really all that in a bag of chips, but Daytona is literally like right in the middle of the fucking city. But Daytona Beach isn't really much of a city, I guess you could say. I think it's actually considered a town based on its like population. But there ain't much to Daytona Beach. But it still is rather cool to see like just this giant fucking racetrack like in the middle of the town. Did we go to Buc-ee's? No. Back then I didn't even know what a Buc-ee's was. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I mean, I assume there, I don't know if there's a Buc-ee's in Florida or not. Like, I never saw one, but like when we did drive down, we went, I've gone over this through, New York, Pennsylvania, the Virginias, north to South Carolina, to Georgia, to Florida. I think that runs me through it. Alabama, right outside Florida, don't know about, yeah, so I don't, it's like 5 minutes from the track? Huh. We must have just, like, missed it or went on the other side. Well, she's got to be around here somewhere. I take it you had no luck either? Nope. Isn't Buc-ee's, like... Isn't it, like, the biggest gas station in the world or something? Or, like, one of them? Probably the biggest one's probably in Texas, would be my guess, if they exist there. But, like... I always see them on Reddit of like, you know, they're apparently they pay well for like a gas station to work in. They're giant fucking places. We don't have those types of things in Canada. We have a Sunoco or a Petro Canada with like 6 pumps. Texas is the first, but others have been popping up. They're cool, but not worth the 30-minute wait in traffic. Wait, people are actually waiting to go to a fucking gas station? Is this like the Costco gas pumps? Wow. I guess that would be something I wouldn't understand. Like, I would just drive back. I would drive back. I would go to that. I'm like, oh, I need gas. Oh, there's a gas station. Buc-ee's, okay? And go, oh, it's fucking packed. I'll go to the next one. I'll go to the Raceway or the what's another American fuel? BP or what's another one? Sunoco. We have Sunoco. Yeah, those things. So why don't people just go to a fucking Walmart then? Anyways, wait, down there, isn't that Tataru? Those men are chasing her quickly, Bastion, after them. They have like a full deli-sided counter for just beef jerky. Oh. Run them little legs, you lalafell. Run, you small potato. Yes, we do have Walmart in Canada.
You're going, Missy.
Oh, come on. Now, you could have said that far more drunkenly, you beggarly fellow. Missy. Right? A little bit of slobber coming out. We did ever very briefly have a Target. But because it wasn't really the same kind of Target that is in America, we didn't like it. And so we told them to go away, Target. And they did. And they'll never return. Which sucks, because an American Target is actually pretty good. I would much prefer that to a Walmart. But for some apparent reason, they didn't... The idiots who were running Target at the time, and when they came to Canada, didn't realize that Canadians wanted the same exact fucking things that they could get in the States, just in Canada. We didn't care that we had to pay extra. We understood that. But they didn't. I would be a fantastic D&D player. Yeah. They didn't realize what we wanted. And then they just took all the shit from Zellers and threw it in there and jacked up the price of it.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to offend.
What's going on here?
I'm gonna fuck you guys up with my magic hands.
What's it to you, boy? Piss off.
Oh, we're getting there. We're slow. Boy, piss off.
Hold on. I've seen them around. They're in and out the house 4 times, man.
I assume this is exactly what Baker sounds like after a night out at the bar.
Oh, I see. Skulking about at your highborn master's bidding, eh? Bloodhounds hoping to catch a whiff of heresy, is that it?
You are quite mistaken, I assure you. We came here to help. And if you know what's good for you, you will let us pass.
Yeah, do you know who the fuck I am? I'm the warrior of fucking light, buddy. I'm Homelander in this world.
Listen to the pups yapping. Come here, boy. I'll give you cause to yelp.
It's okay, Tataru.
Enough! Leave threatening women and children to our betters. We don't have the knack.
Uh-oh, a prostitute is coming to save our day. Oh, no. A gunbreaker, perhaps.
Lay a finger on the blue blood's pups, and you're like to lose the hand.
She is sexy, though. Stupid sexy Hilda. That is not a gunblade? I just caught a brief look of it. Is she,
Glorious heroes like yourself.
a machinist?
What have I done to deserve
Half right, okay? Give me a little bit of credit here, okay? So she's a machinist. Yarp! Yarp, yarp! I was thinking it's Squall's sister? Could be. But you have to play Final Fantasy VIII to figure that out. Well, before you start, let's go somewhere a little bit more private. The Forgotten Night, you say. I should probably be eating food as well. Would probably be a good go. I think food only applies to combat experience. Motherfucker. It doesn't say so. But you're probably right. You're always right. How come I can't get... Fucking... God! How come there isn't an easy way to get to the bar from here? God damn it, this is the worst setup area! If you don't see the plus sex sign, then it's not applying. Wait, where do you mean the... Oh, like you mean when I finish a quest? Guess we'll find out when we hand in a quest. What? Yeah? What? Yeah? Yee. Yarp? We got a level sync. Fire in Blood. Recommend level 57. I'm sure I'll figure it out. Please be the Yop. Oh, too full. Almost some spillage. Never let it go to waste, kids. I mean, that does look like a gunbreaker outfit, though. Like, no one would be denying to have her be that, right? Do any of you talk?
So, while you're on your way to kill Nidhogg, you stumbled on some dirty secrets that the Holy See has been hiding for centuries.
Is she the mongrel that we've been looking for? She does have raven black hair and those ruby red eyes. And she does have a banging leather jacket.
Eh? What are they on about?
Aye, what are they on about? What?
Houses. And what makes a nobleman so bleeding noble? They trace their blood back to King Thornton and his knights.
Evidence is certainly mounting.
But our friends here reckon we're all descended from the heroes of Eld. Highborn and lowborn alike. And so Sir Emmerich, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, has gone to ask the Archbishop if he wouldn't mind letting everyone know.
Is he simple? The old bastard will have him executed for heresy.
Look, dude, I might be simple, but I'm not the goofball with some type of random design, you know, etched into the right-hand side of my head.
Wow. Seems to me that's what the good sir wants. Seems
This is not against anybody who also has gone to their barber and said, hey, I want the flash symbol, you know, branded into the side of my head. All the power to you.
We cannot stand idly by and allow Sir Emmerich to do this. Ishgard has need of him.
Look, you've a good heart, I can see that. Willing to risk your neck for someone else even when his troubles ain't yours.
You know what else the evidence is mounting for?
If Sir Emmerich is imprisoned in the vault, we will need
This table back here.
to breach their defenses and rescue him.
That evidence is mounting that Ms. Biscuits once was there and is now gone. She's probably hidden behind the bar to grab an empty bottle over there. Also, here. She was here as well. She just goes from table to table, drinking the little bits of wine left in each bottle. Oh, this... Are we just supposed to believe that someone could fall like 30 feet
The
and be fine?
unspeakable scent of heresy.
Or is that guy dead now? I guess it could be dead.
And what do we have here? The honored guests of House Fortom consorting with the Queen of Rats.
Queen of the Harpies!
Ooh. plotting insurrection, I shouldn't wonder. That won't do. Sickness is wont to fester and spread. It must be burnt out ere the infection takes hold.
I reckon Sir'd be happy to wield the irons himself. Well, so happens.
Yeah, that's a gun, pretty much. Oh god, them magic kids. Is Reaper
Such simple.
a tank or a DPS? And also, what level does Reaper start at?
Let us step outside, milady. In here.
A melee dips level 70. Okay. Oh my god, who just healed them? Annoying as a caster. Be careful, folks. The local crack dealers are making their rounds again. Can't read. Also, don't stand in fire. Where are these other people hiding? God damn it. God damn it, leave me alone, please. It's one of those deals where I should be like just attacking Sharebear at the stern.
You disgusting.
God damn it. Girl Scout cookies are back in season, are they? What is what's everyone's go-to you know, obviously. Like I always think is it Thin Mints. That makes sense. Always Thin Mints. Leave me alone, sir. My last job, one of the coworkers at Darsh told him and it would buy literal cases of Thin Mint. I mean, why not, right?
Halone, guide my sword.
Filthy rats.
God, what are you doing to me? I feel like I am missing something from this class, maybe a little bit. I honestly don't know. It feels like I've got it down pat, but you never know. You know, I'm hitting things that are glowing. How screwed up can you be? Chat of good taste. What are the other ones? Is there's lemon cookies, there's double chocolate, there's vanilla. Is there something called
There's no denying your gifts.
mimosas? No.
Deserved reputation indeed.
What are those ones? Prefer to call the other ones irrelevant. That's good. Samosas! Why do they call them mimosas? Can you imagine that fucking Girl Scouts are selling mimosas? I mean, hand in hand, right? Come and get your Samoas. Samoas. Come and get the Bloodline Samoas. Roman Reigns, Solo Sikoa, with your mimosas.
Enough!
Yeet! Oh, that guy's got some skill. Cloud, did you yeet in the crowd? How close were you to when he came
Bastard.
when he came out in the crowd?
Nay,
For the
'tis we
entrance.
who are lucky. Had we fought on, 'twas
Were you on like the other side?
before our conflict claimed the life of an innocent bystander.
Though I do not know about giving a 6-year-old a liquor sales license. See, this is the best thing there, Breskles. You have him turn into Bart Simpson. Nickel beer! Get your nickel beer! And then you have Barney come on over. Bart, you think I can get a tab? Get on over. And then Homer loses his mind because I just love that Bart was selling Duff beer for a nickel outside the Simpson house. That's because you gotta swap out the arm. You know, you can't just keep doing the one same arm.
Heavensward might come here as well.
They came to the Temple Knights' headquarters.
Aye. Sir Grinno announced that the Lord Commander had been imprisoned under suspicion of heresy, and that the Heavensward had been granted full authority in his stead.
Then the Heavensward now commands the Temple Knights.
Those still loyal to Sir Emmerich answer to me. Alas, that amounts to but half our number. The other half, who opposed his promotion...
And said she wasn't gonna, and then as soon as he came out, she started doing it. See, that's how you know, like, that someone's well and over with the crowd. You know, if they can get, you know, the crowd pumped up and good to go, and wasn't he the first person that came out? Like, you know, get everyone going in a good mood.
Bolstering the guard already,
Don't spill your $16 beer.
I'd say you were expected.
Or your $14 Smirnoff Ice. Yeah, good way to kick off the show.
I take it you're in charge around here?
Hilda. And yes, the young master was just persuading me to join his lost cause. Convincing little beggar, isn't he?
The forced smile.
Your move me a bit.
She was like the Terminator when, like, hey, would it kill you to smile every once in a while? Show some teeth.
If you've a mind to change things around here, then we've a mind to join you.
Better than Final Fantasy X? No, nothing's better than that laugh. I'm wondering if I've got enough. Are we not high enough? No wonder it said I had to be level 57. God dang it, Bobby! Titus? Final Fantasy X protagonist. What else could be leveled up here? Pretty much. Gunbreaker, or wait, Gunbreaker's ahead of, oh well. Let me guess, you're wondering why I chose the mongrel, right? Honestly, one of the best scenes in the game. Oh, absolutely. Because it's what I am, and I'm not ashamed of it, not anymore. Besides, even my pure-blood pups have more in common with me than the lords and ladies up on high. None of them are well-bred. Hell, some of their mothers were cast out of a spot for fun, same as mine. Story as old as time, and we're once sick of hearing it, which is why we took up arms. Now that we are meant to hold all of the blue buds to account, some have done right by us, I'll allow them in House Halianate. Sure I butchered that house. But enough talk, your friend's still rotting in a cell, let's not keep him waiting. Oh, you're right, I did not get the bonus for that experience. We've been working in secret to undermine the Holy See and the High Houses. Not much I'll acknowledge. This nonsense about us throwing wide the gates for the heretics is just that. Nonsense. If not you, then who? Oh, you Temple Knights, of course. Reckon it was your beloved Sir Almeric's doing it first, but then I heard how he lost his head. My next best guess would be the Heavensward. That way they have perfect excuse to go door to door with the broom. Slaughter the heretics and their sympathizers in one fell swoop. But the Heavensward scheme did not account for Lady Iceheart's intervention, so they must have been forced to improvise. Fine bloody mess. But the casters die, what's the plan? We must divert the attention of the High Houses away from the city, and to do that, we need the cooperation of our allies in the service. And what makes you think I have friends in high places? Oh, you'd be fools not to be given your goals. Low-born knights are ideal recruits. Most swore fealty out of only desire for a better life. If opportune popped up to shed the yoke and live for themselves, then who among them would not at least be tempted to take it? Rare is the man eager to die for a cause he does not hold dear, but it need not come to this that day. If they and their fellow knights are deployed afield to deal with a new threat, a massing of the heretics, for example, they will be able to join in defense of the vault. Oh, spread false reports of an attack to get him out of harm's way, you mean? The city would not soon forget the heretics' last assault. If the High Houses believe another attack is imminent, then they will have no choice but to act. Can it be done? Can we trick them into leaving Ishgard? Aye. Can we keep them out for long? Not bloody likely. Make sure you're ready before I send the word, because you won't get a second chance at this. Then it is decided. To the vault. The Archbishop must be held to account. And the Lord Commander granted his liberty. This screams like dungeon or raid or something. Hearken to me, everyone. 2 objectives. Rescue Sir Almeric and apprehend the Archbishop, and therefore divide our forces into 2 parties. Astinian and I will make ready to breach the underground gale and search for the Lord Commander. We will not move, however, until the second party has entered the vault. I speak of your party, Warrior of Light. Together with Lord Haurchefant and Master Alfnode, for this plan to succeed, you will need to fight your way into the highest levels of the vault, even unto the Archbishop's private chambers, where the Heavensward realize that you intend, you'll fly to their master's side, leaving only a token force to guard the Gaul. Temple Knights loyal to our cause have already secured the entrance to the vault. Once you are within, they will signal to us, and if all goes to plan, we shall rejoin you with Sir Almeric and confront the Archbishop together. Now we're talking about confronting the Pope? Is that it? Is everyone clear to their duties? And we gotta do what needs to be done. Pillars, where are you taking me? You've taken me to the tribunal to see the tribunal chief. Oh, I was like, where on earth is my pet? They just keep getting better and better. The tribunal. The Hoplon. How fitting. Oh, the vault is here. The others are in position, Master Bastion. I will send word once your party have entered. Oh, the vault is now accessible. So it is a duty. I was right. Is everyone ready to make a duty here? I will go DPS, because I don't want to do a tank for something brand fucking new. Mrs. Biscuits and I are down. Mrs. Biscuits just needs a moment. I am up for moments. Yeah, I'll give moments. You cannot right now. Okay. Send the invite out. Mrs. Biscuits will tank and I will heal. Okay, sounds good. And I will shoot things. I don't think there's anybody else in here that plays. I do know that there is a few people that play, but I don't think they're in here right now. I'm sorry. Yeah, like I do like Bard. I just always like I like the look of the Bard. I like ranged classes. I'm a hunter in World of Warcraft if I do go back and play it and whatnot, but I have a soft spot for pets, though. I really think that's what brings me to a hunter in World of Warcraft. I love the pet aspect, and I really love of like going out and finding something unique, like, you know, because there's rare animals that you can go out and tame and getting them, because that was always one of the cool things of walking around the town and having a cool pet and someone coming up to you and going, where did you get that pet? And then you have to explain to them that you sat there for 8 hours trying to get it. I was a red mage in Final Fantasy XI, but they're not the same. We'll see. I just like having classes right now, like available to play. I've started to play a little bit more often. So Beastmaster wasn't Final Fantasy XI. If it is relatively similar to that, it is sort of similar, but sort of not. It would be interesting to see their take on it. Because I believe a Beastmaster was in Final Fantasy XI. I believe it was a melee DPS. But the way they worked was you could only have a pet for a certain amount of time. So what you would do, because people were soloing content with a Beastmaster in Final Fantasy XI, you would go out, and you would, you know, grab a B, you know, a level 5 B, and then you'd have that just do all your fighting, and there'd be like a 10-minute timer, and then you'd go out and then you get like a level 6, you know, plant or something, or bear or something, go out and then you continue on. And you know, as long as you had an animal that basically was, you know, the same or slightly higher level than basically anything around you, you just sat there and just didn't take aggro from it. It's a limited class similar to Blue Mage, so you can't do duties or anything normal like that, but it may be unbalanced for the sake of fun. Okay, yeah, it was a fun class in 11. Ready to go? To the vault. In it to win it. go. Times it, 11:48. Very good. Do the wave. Ronan, get used to cutscenes, sir. First timer. Let him know. This does look pretty. It's not, I mean, okay. We're at the Pope's house. We all got some spiffy outfits. God, yeah, people just meeting us right at the goddamn door. How dare they? I think this is the first dungeon I'll actually be able to use almost all of my buttons. And calming. That's what we like to see. I do like I am slowly falling in love with Gunbreaker though. I really do like the look of it and everything. It really is a nice class. I think it's just like the, because it's a tank, like, you know, you're sort of stuck of running in of like, I haven't played a Paladin in a little bit either, but I have been running a Gunbreaker for a little bit and some lower level stuff, and it's fun to play. I think my hesitance is in doing like dungeon runs. Like high level stuff, I'm afraid I'm going to run into like, you know, some overly eager beaver DPS that want to just run ahead and pull stuff, like, and then not go at my pace. And you know, I know that's generally frowned upon, but I know people still do it. So like, you know, you sort of don't want to not do that, but I also don't want people to die, obviously, so. Oh, God. He did not like Koru right there. Was just like, hey, screw you specifically. Oh, God. Ah, he's touching me. Had to hit me at the rear end there, didn't you? Oh, yeah. Okay. Can you imagine this was your house and you had no elevator and you just had to, you know, you had to retire to your bedroom and you're like, oh god, this is what we have to do. You have to climb up these goddamn stairs every goddamn day. I love how, like, I'm back, I'm talking to my FC mate. You can't take 20 minutes out of your day to not talk to your guild mates and just, you know, do a dungeon? Can we ask that, you know, 100% of your, you know, are focused right here? Got a lot to ask. What are you playing as, Coral? Mage? No, Sage. Sage. That'd be it. Cheap viewers on God damn it, Bugus boy. The only things we allow around here are links to tushy.com. Okay, that's what we want. Thank you, Wolfslayer. For a minute there, I thought like my thing worked for a second, but it didn't. Astrologian. I'll get there. Fun-loving guys. A white knight and a black knight. Doesn't matter if you're black or white. Sir Garano the Bull.
I will not yield to you.
Ow. Done. Time is on our sides. Indeed it is. Oh, and then you just, you know, teleport. How convenient for yourself. Is that a chef hat? Got some pretty earrings. Oh my! These weird chess pieces or something. Face of the hero. Should we be beating things up that are called the face of the hero? Probably not. Think about it. Is that all it takes for me to be the big time streamer? Is to just go to that website for cheap viewers? I always thought it was through tushy.com, to be honest, but it was not that. Never the answer. It should be the answer to everyone's life and problems, but... Why's there always got to be a gargoyle in the way? They're not in the way anymore. Back to the phone's gonna lurk, let you know if I get done early. Okay, thanks, sir. He made himself embiggened. And he has cool armor. What is the name of that dance you were doing? It looks fantastic. I feel like there's an actual proper name to that. We're chained together. What do we have to do? Run away? Run away. Okay, yeah. Run away to break the chains. Okay, simple enough. Simple enough stuff, you know? You see an ad, you murder it. This shall be mercy. Sickness must be cured. This guy is like McBurn. Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit. I have to actually use my brain on this one. Boom! No one else was gonna use it. Or I shot him in the penis. Because he deserved it. That was a good run. I liked that dungeon. It was bright and we invaded somebody's home. We didn't spit on their floors or anything. There might be a lot of period blood we gotta clean up afterwards. Maybe not us cleaning up, it's somebody. Somebody is gonna have to clean it up. Get your player recommendation there, Ronan. You did good. Oh, you gonna sit there and cry? Huh? You gonna cry? Probably. Not a single piece of Bard gear dropped. Saw a lot of Gunbreaker gear. But no, So how do you guys do that cool, like, hey, this is where you want to go? How do you do, and how are you doing this? All of you. Aw, shucks. All right, I will touch the exit. Thank you. It's an emote we got from a previous event. God damn it, previous events. You got me again.
Oh, power! How can this be?
I did see on Reddit the pizza eating emote, and I think the big cats was all screwed up, I think. Like their heads all started like turn around and be crazy. We had to fix that. Story stuff. Okay, so the Pope is still poping. Getting on an airship. Isn't like that we broke into his house. Shoot him with one of your arrows. Not that that'll matter, because he probably has magic barriers.
Father, please!
Is it me, or, you know, I've grown up playing Final Fantasy games. I've grown up with seeing some really magnificent airships. Is it wrong for me in thinking that the Pope would have a better looking airship? You know, something grand? You know, something like from Final Fantasy IX that's like a theater ship at the same time or something?
For a mercy, we were not too late.
Why must you do this, Father? Nidhogg is fallen. There is no need for further deception. Now is the time to renounce the lies which led us down this path. To start anew!
Oh, I thought his eyes were like all black there for a second.
Our history, our values, everything we have built over 1,000 years. A fool to the last.
I mean, it's got to, you know, fair plays to fair plays. Obviously, there's Cialis, or Viagra, or Blue Chew, or possibly even gas station pills are available to the old people. Because Thordan is old as fuck, but still out planting his seed. I am paying attention. That's why I waited till he stopped talking. I guarantee you that Archbishop Thordan he gets it on in the villages. What color loofah do you think Thordan has when he drives around in his golf cart in the villages? Uh-oh. Oh, this is gonna tickle.
Look out!
I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, it did. Oh, that definitely didn't tickle.
Go, Asisla awaits.
Lord Orchefort!
Is there a white mage around? I don't think that's gonna work, Alpha Node.
It's no good. The wound is too deep. It refuses to mend.
You are unharmed? Forgive me. I could not bear the thought of... Oh, do not look at me, sir.
I mean, we always have the opportunity to pull a weekend at Bernie's and carry him around. We could probably pull that off for at least a solid week or two before, you know, rigor mortis kicks in.
A smile better suits a hero.
We'll just say that he had a red popsicle or something. Mendoza! Just so I'm positive here as to who that individual was. That was one of the House 4 temp people, right? The guy that took an icicle to the groin. Okay. Just making sure that I'm paying attention. That was literally the guy who had been your biggest advocate up to this point and became a steadfast for. Yes, but he wasn't. He wasn't one of the guy's two sons, right? That I was doing quests for at the very, very beginning. Okay. Just trying to get everything together. He was the bastard son of Lord Forten. Yes, yes, that's right. Yes, thank you. I know not what to say. The others, they've gathered at Fortom's Manor. And we shall gather there as well. Well, I wasn't expecting all that to happen. You're back, you can run a dungeon. Okay. Did you guys want to just run one of another one randomly, or if you're busy or not? Okay. I can continue on with this, but I know that's there's a lot going on. You were like literally gone for the perfect amount of time. Yeah, the story is picking up rather nicely, and it's going over well. Watch out, the pimp just showed up.
Don't. Please.
That's what time I gotta wrap up anyways, Cloud, so if it happens, it happens, we'll see, but, because I gotta go pick up the little guy.
A knight lives to serve, to protect, to sacrifice. There is no greater calling. Leave me to mourn and give chase. For my son, and for the nation he loved. Go!
His sacrifice shall not be forgotten.
My son.
I could not stand there in silence, but when all the others had forsaken us, Lord Haurchefant took us in, our beacon of hope in a world of darkness. He did his utmost to raise our spirits so that we might face our troubles with courage, with conviction, so that we might face them as knights. We must press on with our mission. Tatru, pray return to your duties at the Forgotten Knight. Let us go speak with Sir Amric, Bastion. I worry for his well-being. Another quest, eh? The Saint of Song. Level 58. Probably another useless song we're gonna learn. Oh, I mean, they're not useless. I have used them, so. Forgotten Knight. So how much further ahead of you, of me there, Cloud? I'm catching up steadfastly, but, you know. An audience with the Lord Commander. Yes, of course. Quite a bit because of your store. Oh, okay. I didn't know you jumped that far ahead there.
My friends, I am in your debt.
Think nothing of it. Your wounds are healing well, I trust.
Some wounds do not heal. The founding. The scriptures, 1,000 years of lies. All
you guys weren't wrong when you said that things were going to pick up when I was going to go back into story stuff, though.
Nay, our own brothers and sisters. For the blood of the Knights 12 flows within all our veins. You knew this to be true. You knew, and you concealed it.
I should be interested to hear how you came by this knowledge. But yes, you have the right of it. The architects of Ishgard, King Thordan and his knights 12 entrapped and butchered the great worm, Ratatosk.
No! That was the vault we just did.
Thereby transcend their mortal limits.
The Airy was the one we did, the stream previous or two.
Upon learning of their treachery, Nidhogg was consumed with a murderous and justified rage. I dare say you know what followed.
The great worm slew the king and half of his knights.
Aye, but Nidhogg was subdued, and his eyes plucked from their sockets by the knights that remained. Their one mistake was to show mercy, for from his brother Hreisvelger did Nidhogg receive a new eye, thus rejuvenating his form and empowering him to embark upon an eternal quest for vengeance.
Whilst Thordan's son Haldreth took one of Nidhogg's eyes and learned to wield its power in defense of his people.
Thus was the first Azure Dragoon born, and ever since that time, his honored successors have risen to drive Nidhogg from our lands whenever the worm has returned to plague us.
"28 quests, really?"
I ask you, my son.
Wow.
Will you answer for my sins? Will your son and his son answer for me as well?
We might be able to make quite a dent in this with the coming weeks. Oh, I think that's what I was stuck looking at, was the, like, once the story actually, like, ends, but then there's the filler of what they add in before Stormblood. That's what I probably saw, was a lot of that stuff.
What do you mean?
Probably, to be honest, probably 50 quests in total. I would probably say 25 more in post, probably.
If a man cannot atone for his sins in the course of his all too fleeting life, must his progeny then...
Do you ever think Thordon ever had sex on that table? I mean, that looks like that could hold some weight.
Thordan's betrayal of Ratatoska was an unconscionable, unforgivable sin. Should we then, as his descendants, meekly surrender ourselves to an eternity of punishment? Nay, say I. I would not see our children sacrificed in a vain attempt to appease an implacable foe. Dragons are not like us, my son. To they who live forever, the wrongs of antiquity are as those of yesterday. No reparations shall ever suffice. This fact alone should serve as ample justification for our actions. Yet some refuse to see it as such.
This can't be too far back in the past.
A more compelling narrative is required.
This is your solution.
Zarmrik doesn't look too different than what he is currently. 72. Wow.
You have given us a lost cause, a death sentence. With your compelling narrative, you but doom our countrymen to give their lives for a lie.
And they do so gladly. Highborn and lowborn alike are proud to serve, to fight and die for their country. And what would you say to them? What would you tell the wives who have lost their husbands? The mothers who have lost their sons?
32 in Stormblood.
Ones died for naught. Over the course of 1,000 years, countless men have donned these robes, and every one of them came to accept the necessity of this solution. Once, I hoped you might come to accept it as well.
You really liking Machinist? It's good.
Do not despair, my son. Soon I shall free us from the sins of antiquity and bring about the change you so fervently desire. If he has spoken with others, I would have their names. Escort him to a cell and question him thoroughly.
And that guy was the guy that just killed Arshafan, whatever his name is, I would think.
Your Eminence.
Zephyrin. So one of the Pope's trusted knights, essentially, right?
You saw something, did you not? A vision of the past?
So this is the power of the Echo. Would that it had shown you a finer moment from my past. 'Twas an exercise in futility, as you saw. Faced with the firmity of his conviction and his many ready rejoinders, my words deserted me. To be frank, I am embarrassed to recall it.
A friend once impressed upon me the importance of differentiating between words, deeds, and beliefs. Were he here, I suspect he would judge your father's conviction to be no more than rank, self-serving delusion. Even so, I cannot help but wonder what manner of change he intends to bring about.
I have given some thought to that as well. During the battle within the vault, the Heavensward demonstrated strange and unnatural abilities.
Aye, the manner in which Sir Zephyrin struck down Lord Horshaphon was unlike anything I've ever seen before.
The spectacle called to mind King Thordan and his Knights 12 as they are depicted in scripture, holy powers and all.
Mere fabrications, which have become objects of faith, instilled with the belief.
I mean, he was like dressed up in some cool-looking armor, and then threw his magic icicle, and then changed back to his normal armor.
7 hells!
If Lady Iceheart can use her own body as a vessel for summoning, I see no reason why others could not.
Are the Heavensward truly so reckless?
Unbelievable.
What, do they think he, summoned power of something?
As they fled, my father spoke of Aziz La. Though I know not what he intends, I fear no good shall come of it. His ambitions are too great, and his minions too powerful. We must find the Heavensward and stop my father before it is too late.
They seem to be embodying the Knights 12, similar to how Ysayle embodied Shiva. So, are the Knights of 12 are they like the Knights of the Round Table? Sort of similar thing? Master Omega, Master Alpha Node, I, Imeric, Lord Commander of the Temple Knights of Ishgard, do hereby entreat the aid of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn. Our aid in preventing whatever it is that Archbishop intends. Your aid in bringing him to justice. Too much blood has been spilled for the lies he perpetuated. No more. Shall pursue him to the end of the world if I must. Thank you, Bastion. I've heard many men take such pledges, but you speak in earnest. And much has changed since our order's founding, but our duty to combat the primal threat has not. If the Archbishop and the Heavensward are guilty of the crime of summoning, then Bastion and I will stop them. Would that I could join you in the pursuit, but alas, my father's absence has thrown our government into chaos. Ever since the founding of our nation, there's been an archbishop to serve as a guiding light for the masses, a force for stability to counterbalance the High House's ceaseless maneuvering. Convincing the people to recognize the truth of our origins would have been difficult, even with my father's support. The road ahead is much more fraught with peril without it. Yet walk in it we must, for unity is more vital for our survival than ever. After all, Nidhogg's death did not mark the cessation of the Dravanian hostilities. Far from it. We have great need of each other in the days to come. You may ever count on my lance, Sir Armoric. With my dying breath, I shall defend Ishgard from the Horde. If I may, Lord Commander, I would like to assist the Scions in their search for the Archbishop. Bastion, Master Alfnode, pray attend to me outside. Very well with me, Bastion. I believe we have much to discuss. So I'm gonna have to do some work with the red mage to get. Revolution is a mystery. Soleil was eastward bound, so I went to send word to Camp Cloudtop on the top of the airship passed by. Sure enough, Lady Laniite informed me that it had been sighted by her scouts. And the Archbishop is somewhere in the Sea of Clouds? Or was, long ago. The airship has not been seen since it disappeared into the northern reaches near the Blue Window. Alas, because the region is firmly held by the Vanu and not easily accessible from Camp Cloudtop, House Halionat has yet to establish a foothold, and we will not only an airship, but a captain bold enough to risk the beastman's wrath. Sid! Sounds like we need you again. I think we both know the perfect candidate, Bastion. Let's pay a visit to Master Garland at the Sky Steel Manufactory. Oh, then I'll take my leave for now. There are other matters which require my attention. Hi Sid, long time no see. It's a thick boy. Ah, the dastardly duo. What mischief have you two been getting up to lately? You haven't heard, have you? I hardly know where to start. Was a good man. Sid, have you heard of Azizelia? The Archbishop spoke of it before he fled. No, but it's probably some sort of phenomenal cosmic power that's key to his plans. From what he told Bastion, the Ascians tried to tempt them as he tempted Gaius with the ultimate weapon. Even if he spoke true about playing along, I can see him attempting to seize it. As if we needed another reason to pursue him. Well, I'm convinced. The Enterprise is at your disposal. Come to the airship landing when you're ready to depart. It's just as well. After pulling you out of the fire these last few times, I reckoned I was due to deliver you into it. Damn it. We must see to one last thing before he departs. into the fire it is. In that case, I should inform Tatru of our plans. Let's go on ahead to the airship landing. I shall join you anon. Fuck, we're already level 63. Sid, Biggs, Wedge, pleasure. Boys have been hard at work preparing for our flight, and I'm pleased to say we're ready to depart. That is, as soon as certain, there's Alpha Note. Did you find Tatru? Pray forgive my lateness. Tatru and I had much to discuss. We still have no news of the missing scions, but she assures me that Yoranja and Riol are pursuing promising leads. Come, we can continue the discussion aboard the Enterprise. Do you have to go, or do you have to be able to go to the Dawn Trail area to be a Pictomancer? The others are awaiting you aboard the Enterprise. Shall we get going? Yes, we shall. You do not. You do have to be level 80, though. Okay. And same for Viper, I assume. I'm not as interested in Viper as I am Pictomancer.
Where countless isles yet remained uncharted. In search of a mysterious land known as Azizlar, and the unmasked villain who sought to claim its secrets.
I'm sorry, but calling this ship the Enterprise just doesn't seem right. I'm expecting grander ships.
Oblivious to the new threat which followed in their wake, they came.
I do like that starting gunbreaker outfit. That's a nice outfit. I don't want to over-level Bard, if anyone's curious as to why I'm sort of that. I sort of missed the step with Red Mage. I'm gonna have to do some work on that on the weekend, but camp looks far. Be on your guard, Bastion. The Vanny could be anywhere, even watching us as we speak. Assuming the Soleil is here, I doubt she'll come to us. We should begin searching in the Isles earnest. Of course, we must remain vigilant for Vanu scouts as well. I would rather avoid needless bloodshed. And you just walk into the ether. I think we have an ether current right there. Food. I was trying to think, level 57. I don't want to keep changing back and forth, and obviously it's quite the different a level. Like, you look at the gear level, like 95 to 205. Obviously, the Gunbreakers is far more impressive, but also at the same time, you're not going to level up without playing a class. So this is something I can look out. That's what you want me to do. Oh God, what do you have for me here? Oh God, I hate that this is a thing. I am below the recommended level. Let's see how we do. If not, I'll have to change to Gunbreaker. There is always a brisk wind wherever we are. I mean, it makes sense up here on, you know. Mayhap this effort was doomed to failure. Begs mercy of Netherlings, does not fight. Does not wish to die? Was that a Vanu being attacked? But by whom? Let's go help the Vanu. Being chased by a fat... Oh no, the Vanu is the big thing. Okay. Over there! Imperial troops. Guardians! Seize them! They'll know where the Archbishop is. Oh, for fuck's sakes, the Guardians are looking for it too? The enemy of my enemy! No choice with me. Protect the Vanu. Probably be attacking the Medicus guy. Did someone like talk out loud or something that I... Medicus. Can't have you guys healing people. God, just stop. Is Alphanode playing a different class every goddamn time, or what? Fucking summoner at this point? Or was he always a summoner? And I just didn't know. I thought he was like a little bit of a mix of everything. You know, whatever freaking works out for him. God dang it. Even getting all those experience points didn't really get me over there. Lono Vanu knows not what the wind bears. Netherlings to Cloud Sea, but warmly welcomes them. Shows gratitude where gratitude is due. 57, I'm one short. Lono Vanu owes much and more to the Netherlings. As Saviors is here, Zundu welcomes you. To the village we go, north. Come, come. He's his own weird thing, weird mix between summoner and scholar. Okay. So the Gallians were searching for the Archbishop and believed that Vanu knew something of his whereabouts. Methods notwithstanding, they might have had the right of it. I conclude that we should accept Lanu Vanu's offer of hospitality and visit his village. I guess so. See, these currents are nice and easy to get to, you know? Right along where I'd like to walk. Get up. Oh, for God's sakes! Drow coming up in 2, alright. What's that move even do? Nearby, sorry. Does this Lord Vanu talk? Like breeze guides leaves to the rest. Come on, lay down your burdens, Netherlings. Lord Vanu, Lono Vanu, throws wide arms in greeting. Behold! Okay, Zundu. It's like a weird Chewbacca. And I'll be your Han Solo. A far warmer welcome than the one you received from the Vundu, I think. Ha! The Vundu bluster and blow hither and yon, sounds and fury like aimless gale. Eh? Which unseen lightning begets such thunderous report? Oh, they're all on watch. There you are, did you see it? No. It's that damn flying whale again. The Imperials are after it. Oh, for fuck's sakes, for this trial, do we have to fight a fucking whale? The white? It's like a whale owl or something. He's wounded. Oh, yes, yes, we do. You gotta put it out of its misery. Looks like the final NPC in Link's Awakening. By the 12, did that beast just eat that island? Oh, satiable white, oh devourer of worlds, why must you torment us? Bah! Lanu Vanu wastes no more words on his unfathomable deeds. Come, Netherlings, come and break words with Chief of Zundu. I haven't played Link's Awakening. I heard it was a good one. That's the redone one, like in 2D, like over the top, like I don't want to say kids looking because that's not fair to Nintendo to say something looks kid looking, especially when it's fun. Old game, but yeah, it was massively remastered for the Switch and then they're redoing like a one where you play like with Zelda or something, aren't they? That's like that looks the same. I was just running through my head of whether or not I want to just have 3 games for the final Discord vote, or if I want to do one more and throw some Zelda games in it, but that's its whole thing, man. I haven't heard of that, but if they remaster Oracle of Ages and Seasons, I will glaze my panties, excuse my French. No reason to excuse that French. But yeah, no, it was at the last Nintendo Direct, where you play as Zelda, actually. With wisdom deep as nethers and eyes clear as cloudless blues, Sanu Vanu speaks for Zundu, hearken the words. I wonder if the weird thing with Oracle Ages and Seasons is because it's owned by, Capcom doesn't own the characters or anything, but obviously, Capcom made 2 Zelda games that were really great. Was that Game Boy Advance? Sounds like it. Color you had it on. Netherlings deliver Lanu Vanu from claws of steel-shod fiends and prove nobility. He knows not to ignore Zephyr winds and brings before you all with haste. Soft rains to soothe the heart and sunshine to warm. Gratitude of Sono, chief of Zundu, is boundless. We are honored to meet you, Chief Sanu. I am Alfno Levelier, and these are my companions Bastion Omega and Sid Garland. We come in search of an airship, a flying vessel of the Nethers, which we believe is somewhere in the Cloud Sea. Ah, like the black steel-shod contraption from which you saved Lanu Vanu? Alas, no, that ship belongs to the Garlean Empire, an old enemy of ours, though not the enemy we are looking for presently. The men we seek wear armor of purest white and are led by an older man in white robes. Wait, Lanu Vanu hear tale of these Netherlings. Oh, you do? Are you certain? The sun rises and falls and returns, we are. Zundu scouts can testify to words of Lord Lono Vanu. Winds carry purpose of Netherlings to our ears as well. Netherlings seek key to Aziz La. Now we're getting somewhere. Tell us, Chief Sanu, what exactly is this Aziz La? Beware, Netherlings. The blackest clouds portend greatest danger. Look not into the heart of tempest, but there lies ancient birthplace of sin, home of forbidden secrets. To speak more is to the call of the wind. The white devours isle where his key is kept. Deep within the bowels of mighty Bismarck it lies, beyond reach of the foolhardy, and beyond ours. Rejoice not in his gluttony, Lanu Vanu, for as stone gives way to water and wind, all yields to the white. This he knows, Chief Sanu. Madness of Vundu bodes ill for all of Vanu. So Aziz La is home to forbidden secrets, accessible only to the bearer of key which the Archbishop covets. As much as I would like to believe it's safe within the belly of the Bismarck, the Knights of the Heavensward wield primal powers. If we do not slay the whale and claim the key first, they surely will. Quite how we'll go about it's another matter, as well as the case in our battle with Leviathan. We are about out of our element this time and got far fewer allies to call upon, but be that as it may, our customary approach still holds true. We must begin by learning more about the white. Let's question the residents of the village and regroup and share our findings. If Netherlings seek knowledge of the white, then speak with Kanu Valley, keeper of the tales. But neglect not to present self with humility and respect. As the sun yields to moon and moon to sun, Netherlings must greet Kunu Valley with a bow. Alright then. And we bow? Yalms to the south. I could probably find this one. sound too far. How did I miss it? Are you kidding me? It's stuff like this that is irritating ever so much. Like you see on the map that you think you can go somewhere, but you can't. Come on, you're jumping your goddamn chocobo. For fuck's sakes, jump over a goddamn rock. Is it so goddamn hard? Oh, there it is. Motherfuck. This is why I don't do these things. This is why. They go up some weird thing to get up there and... But if I don't find these ether currents, then I'm not allowed to do anything else. Is it not like right here? God damn it! Where on earth was it? Right there. How on earth do you tell me that that's 68 years? That ain't it. Now we can go and bow to Kanu Valley. And fuck up a whale, probably. Hello, sir, ma'am. Not sure if you guys, The wind's at my back and sunshine to warm my brow. Traveler from below, Kanu Valley, keeper of tales, hears your words and she remembers. In times long, in lands elsewhere, before even the clouds see, the white is one among many. Newborn, he swims beside his many brothers in seas of endless water. But hated, the white is, for his brothers are purest black. So great is their contempt, their loathing, that they're upon him, and rend his flesh asunder, and so he falls, only to rise again, for merciful gods raise him to the heavens, and there he is reborn. The white still longs for the sea to which he cannot return, but in rebirth, a splinter of the divine is shared, and so he opens his maw. From whence come to the clouds, a new sea is born, him to him alone. Content! He gazes below and sees others who is he, hated and hunted. He weeps, and in his benevolence, he raises up the isles of earth and guides these people to the cloud sea, such as the tale of his rebirth and the salvation of the Vanu may it not be forgotten. But this demon, which menaces the cloud sea, his rage is that the Vundu, his hunger of that of a wild beast. The isles are his gift to us, and yet he must know how to consume them. Kanu Valley knows no tales like this. You're useless to me. I met this guy and he just talked in frickin' song and dance. So according to Vanu, the Sea of Clouds and the floating isles were gifts from Bismarck to his people. Gifts which he has taken to eating, yes. Technically within his rights, I suppose, if you perhaps a little ungenerous guides, eh? But what of you, Alphanode? You learn aught of value? Alas, no. That's unless you have an interest in the intricacies of Vanu's sky fishing. Sky fishing? My gods, that's it, Alphanode. My boy, I could kiss you. From what we have observed, Bismarck's a creature of pure instinct, driven primarily by hunger. When wounded by the Imperials, it fled, but not before devouring another island to restore its strength. What I propose is this. We tow a suitably appetizing island through the Sea of Clouds, in essence of fishing for a flying whale. Once we draw Bismarck out of hiding, we shall use dragon killers to fire grapnels into the beast's hide and reel it in close, enabling our resident icon slayer to engage it directly. Bold plan, Master Garland, but extremely dangerous one. Should Bastion fail to subdue the creature, we would almost certainly be eaten, along with the rest of your appetizing island. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm okay being eaten. Oh, he won't fail. And if anything does go wrong, I'll be at the helm of the Enterprise, ready to tow him out of trouble. I wouldn't entrust a task like this to anybody else. Well, no, I trust you have no objections for me joining you as well? Not at all. The more, the merrier. Right then. It seems the boys and I have a lot of work to do on the Enterprise is to be ready for our fishing trip. While the two of you need to be some bait. Not just any island. Mind you, I want a mouthful at most. We're gonna go find an island. Not Jeffrey Epstein's island, no, that's not real. Well, you heard Sid. We need an island to bait the hook. And by way of the first step, I propose we speak with Chief Sanu. If the Zundu are concerned by Bismarck's behavior as they've given us to believe, they might be supportive of our efforts to slay him. I got a half an hour. Is this going to be enough time to get to this trial and then do it? Should have enough. Well, I mean, if we don't have a little help though, it's going to be it might be a long wait. I assume it's probably an 8-man. The Tramontane is upon us. The White Feast and the Vundu rejoice of his carnage. Hear me, Chief Sanu. This creature which torments you now is not the deity who raised upon the floating isles and made the gift upon you. But I'm assuming, like, if you're probably... Are you all doing, I know how you are with 8-mans, so we'll have to see. He is a perversion of your beliefs, given from the Vandu. False savior who consumes that which might be rightly safeguarded, yet it need not be this way, Chief Sanu. We have the power to strike down this impostor, but we need an island to see it done. Moats against the Tempest, in vain do they do struggle, yet who is Sanu to speak of what may be? Perhaps even the Tramatone can even turn to the Pontent. What are these words? You're fucking made up. But very well, we're here to be ready and tell Zundu scouts what manner of island you require, and they guide you to it. I think Mrs. Bickets only has the mental energy to DPS this one. I'd probably heal, but I'm waiting on at least one tank, which could... Yeah, I'll see what it pops up and gives me that estimation. And if it's long, we won't bother. Alright, let's see how Sid's progression is going. As I do know, sometimes this older content can take a little bit. I mean, you might get lucky and get thrown into a roulette of some sorts, but still. Tell you, the novice chat talks about some of the stupidest shit. Like, yes, there's something out here that's just causing people's power supplies to fail. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Idiots. Yeah, every day I read the novice chat, I think about what you told me, Wolf Slayer, and think about just, like, getting rid of it. There's some true stupidity on there. Our Ishgardian friends have furnished us with dragon killers and ammunition, and I've taken the liberty of procuring a Magitech field generator as well. Rest assured, we've chains to spare, every link forged by the manufactory's master craftsmen. If you have any lingering doubts to their strength, I know they were originally intended to bind dragons, and were not found wanting. It pleases me to inform that the Vanu have agreed to furnish us with an island of our choosing. Then all that remains is to confirm the readiness of the poor buggers who will actually be doing the fighting. Bastion, let Wedge know when your party is ready and assembled. Are we ready to hunt a whale? I think so. Hard mode? Mother crufter. Alright, Cloud, you good to go for one as well? Alright. Let's see what the wait time is. Like I said, I got about half an hour, so... Trial, the Limitless Blue. 5 minutes. That should be okay. I can do that. Oh, I can absolutely do that. I apologize, I didn't even do a ready check. So what's the lowdown of this one? Looks a little bit like Jekt. It's gonna be Ad Central. What do you mean Ad Central? Like lots of enemies? Random enemies everywhere. Okay, so just do my job and take care of them. It's coming right for us. I see, like, weapons. Do we have to go and do that? Or is that like... Ow! I see a thing in the middle, sort of like Leviathan. Jump on top of them. All right. God, I was gonna say how many people get killed. I thought like you would just fall to your death. see it. So either people shoot those things on, he comes close, we jump back on in, we hit the thing. Oh god, somebody fuck up. Fell off, you sure did. Come on. So because someone fell off, did that get screwed, or did that go ow! Just gotta do such a thing like that to us. There's so much shit to avoid. I can see why you wouldn't want to heal or tank this. This is very, this is a lot going on. Ow. Leave the bubbles, okay? Sure. That's it? We didn't even actually attack the goddamn whale. We hit its growth. You say growth, I say penis. To each their own. Alright, I'll probably wrap it up because it'll probably be absolutely perfect timing after the end of it. What about your growth penis? Exactly, Lothars. Exactly. It's like I got some type of Magitech key or something. Ah, not a problem. Enjoy the cutscene, and then I need to go to the mall. My son can get his hair cut. Despite the fact that I think I need my hair cut, maybe. Maybe just dye it black.
Light. Beloved. Adolin.
Oh, what am I missing 2 crystals?
Darkness.
Can you go to the groomer for yourself? I can. I'm gonna ask for the lion cut. So basically, you know, you shave me down to the wood everywhere except for my ass hair and up top, right? So I'll look like Simba. Hakuna Matata. Disney, don't copyright me. I was thinking Pumbaa, but that's mean. Could be. Oh!
So falls the Lord of Mists, as did all others before him. How many times does this make, Warrior of Light? Ah, how much you have grown. Far beyond the limit.
I assume that they are getting annoyed with me constantly interrupting their plans.
He has what we seek.
That he does. The key to Azizla and the secrets of Alag.
There you go, take it, old man.
I see you have regained the blessing of light, albeit at a fraction of its former strength.
You know how hard I worked for that thing? I had to fuck a whale. Heavens forbid these people actually, like, you know, bend down and get something. I'll gotta use their fucking force powers and shit.
My thanks to you, Asien. And to you as well, Warrior of Light, for saving us the effort of slaying Bismarck.
Oh, you're very welcome. I did all of the hard work for you.
Now that the key is within our grasp, the path to the heavens shall at last be laid bare.
Oh, I didn't know it did this. Why was I not aware? Where's Alpha Node in all of this? Oh god, what are we shooting? The moon? How long do you think it takes that guy to get dressed in the morning? Or do you think he's so lazy that he just sleeps in his robes all the time?
By our deeds shall the wrongs of antiquity be righted, and man reclaim the reins of history.
I mean, I'm not denying, they do look like comfortable robes. Oh, what on earth is this? What the f... What did you summon down? God damn it. Looks like the Imperial Fortress from Cold Steel 4. New problems. Hell of a cliffhanger. Yeah, hell of a cliffhanger indeed. Well, forgive me, but had I known this was happening, maybe I could have done something. Alas, Wedge and I were still sealed within the engine room and heard naught of the struggle. And now, for all our efforts, the Archbishop holds the very thing we sought to keep from him. But all is not lost, for we yet live and we know their destination. Let's give chase and bring an end to their machinists. Complete that. There we go. 52 grand. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Can I see this terrible thing in the sky? Maybe? No? Not really? Somewhere? I'm sure. Maybe that's it. I don't even know. I gotta bounce out. What is today? Today is Friday. I gotta think of when the next stream will be. Probably, might be a short week next week. Probably Thursday, Friday, to be honest. I got a busy work week. But I will, always have an eye on the Discord. And, vote on the Discord. Over the weekend, I will put up, what will probably be the final, votes for the next game we'll be jumping into. So, we'll jump on into that. But, without further ado, it's time for me, as Kenny Omega says, bounce out and say goodbye and good night. Oh, you stepped on my penis! We'll see you later. Yeah. Bye-bye. Nailed it. See you later. Peace.